Hey everyone, we're right here in the garage. We're going to talk honestly today about, some things that I get questioned about every day. I know the weather sucks outside right now. Everybody'd probably be hunting rather than fishing. We're into November. It's not when people are thinking a lot of fishing, but honestly, for me, I love to hunt. I love to get out there and bird hunt and deer hunt and do all those things, but I got to keep my mind on fishing pretty much 365 days a year. And you guys that follow me know for a fact that I've run a MotorGuide from the start of my career through the last 3 or 4 years. And, that's going to be something we're going to talk about today. Just the simple fact that, we all know as anglers, a lot of us that have run the predecessor to this new MotorGuide tour, the X5, there were some things that we weren't happy about. The fact that we went from, that old rock solid MotorGuide tour motor to a motor that nobody at MotorGuide even questioned the anglers on their opinions, their views, their thoughts of what we wanted in a motor, and basically released it to us. And there was some disappointment there. Nobody can be any more honest than that we were disappointed. The motor was a good motor. I ran it throughout the last 3 or 4 years. I won a couple of events fishing with the X5. It did its job, but it wasn't where MotorGuide wanted to be. And when MotorGuide started working on this new MotorGuide tour, when they decided to get back in the anglers' heads, to really determine what it was we as anglers needed, and they listened to what we had to say with the expert engineering they've got there with Mercury's backing, they have built a motor now that is really pretty solid. I've had this thing, and I really didn't want to get into it. We've talked about it leading up to ICAST. We tested it at ICAST. But until I actually got this motor on the water, till I got to use it, I didn't want to say a whole lot about it. But I've spent the last 30, 45 days with this new MotorGuide tour on the boat. Went to Lake Mead, fished the U.S. Open. Y'all saw how bad the wind blew at the U.S. Open. The latching system, it all worked. The motor was rock solid. The steering is unbelievable. The new Katana prop. Lake Mead does have grass in it, if any of y'all don't know. And the new Katana prop was unbelievable in those grassy situations. There was a lot of things that I wanted to clear up in my mind before I sat down and talked to y'all about why, when you start making your decision to get back on the water this spring, that you want to reinvest in MotorGuide. There's no denying the fact that the MotorGuide tour was the most durable, tour-tested motor that we had ever had. And I truly believe that MotorGuide has hit it again with the new MotorGuide tour. And we've got the new MotorGuide Tour Pro coming in just 30 or 45 days. So I'm excited about what's going on with MotorGuide, excited to get back out on the water and get after another year of the BPT tour. So be sure and look into the MotorGuide tour before you make your decision on your next motor.